Good morning or good afternoon to some of you guys who are logging on with me. I'm going to talk today about the brow wax that I have on my Facebook page right now. Thanks so much for joining me today. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this around. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to do pin. Oh, good Lord. There we go. All right, we're all balanced here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you doing? How are you doing? So I am filming live today. I'm bringing you and going to talk to you about the brow wax that I have on Facebook right now. So if you're a Facebook friend of mine, if you're on Smooth Skin Supply fan page, or if you're in any of my groups, I posted the brow wax that I received from the fabulous arch addict Diana, who is the owner of the Brow Teak. So thank you. Hey, that is Miss Mary. She is on live with me. Thank you. Yes, I cut it all off, so I have my frohawk going here. But the brow wax that I posted today, I got done almost 2 years ago. I need to go see her again, but it is with my Brazil wax. So if you've ever used any of my waxes before, this brow wax that she does, she tints and she brows and does it at the same time. Yes, hi Skincare Princess. Thank you so much for finally catching me. Yes, I'm trying to do it better because I have a lot of East Coast people, so I'm trying to do it closer to you guys' lunchtime and early morning for us estheticians out here on the West Coast. So that video I have posted on my Facebook page right now is with the Latte wax. So this is the wax that it's used today. This wax is an amazing wax, especially for brows. Yes. Good morning, Miss Angela. Thank you for logging on. We love Latte. So Latte is the key to the entire wax. So if you've seen her video and if you've seen it of me, you will see that she tints and she waxes at the same time. And I know here in California, it's illegal for us to use any brow wax, and it's actually illegal for Cosmos to do it as well. But for those of you who are not in California who do eyebrow waxing and you're wanting to kind of boost that service, you can do the brow and tint method. If you're going to be with me in Philadelphia, I'm going to be at the Philadelphia show, and I'm actually going to be doing the brow and the tint wax. It'll be done with Miss Latoya. She is another Arch Addict nominee. She's been nominated by the Arch Addicts a couple times for her work. She is based out of Philadelphia, so she will be with me on the stage at the Philadelphia show doing brows in the same manner. So we'll be using our Latte cream wax, and we will also be using the Berrywell. So the Berrywell lash and brow tints are the tints to do that. Yes, it is illegal in California to do a brow tint, a lash tint for estheticians as well as cosmetologists. They actually just passed that this year, so Cosmos cannot do it as well. So because I'm live, I'm just going to keep it there. But anyway, so the brow tints that she used, and so we have our developer, she uses the 3 and the 3.1. So it's the light brown and the brown. These are the two that she mixed together on my brow wax. So these are the two that are on my brows when she is doing them. So she mixes these two. In Oregon, you can't use permanent. Yeah, I don't understand. You know, our state board out here is just really weird, and I'm not sure why they make it such a big deal. Yeah, we're gonna leave that there too. That might be another Periscope for another day on what exactly, you know, we're doing. Anyway, I'm gonna let that go. But for the brow wax, so for mine, to get mine tinted, because I do tint mine at home on my own, I use the Berrywell 3 and the 3.1, and then I mix it together with the developer. I leave it on the entire time that I'm waxing. So my post care is my fabulous Ouch Balm. I know in Canada, you know what? I'm actually supposed to be going back to Canada with my Canada distributor because you guys are deregulated there. There really is no regulations in Canada. So I'm hoping to come back to Edmonton, Alberta next year, but we'll be talking about the same thing. So I know that my distributor has been talking about trying to get the regulation a little bit stricter in Canada. So yes, I'm going to try to make it back to Canada next year. We are putting that on my schedule. So I will be doing waxing there. I'm hoping to be there for a few days so you guys can come and visit. And the post wax for brows is the Ouch Balm. This is a magic product right here. I mean, Ouch Balm I use for everything. I keep it in my purse, the travel size. We're actually out of travel sizes because I've already sold out of them. But the question, brows tend to be too warm for me, but I worry graphite might be too gray. Are you using the Berrywell tints? That's a great question. The graphite is a little funny. I know a lot of people mix graphite with the dark brown, and I know some people mix the graphite with the black, but it depends on the actual brow. And for skin of color, that's like the big thing. Is for a long time I never got my brows done until Diana did my brows, and then once she did them with the tint, I was like, okay, I can't not ever get them not tinted anymore because they pop so much. And she talks about making sure that they're not ashy. So you would mix the brown and the graphite to get more of a taupe. I don't, but I thought about it. You actually can. I know a lot of people use the graphite to mix with the brown for people who don't want that shocking look once their brows are done. So like sometimes if you have someone that has kind of a dirty dirty blonde brow, or they have a brow that has multiple different colors in it, you can actually mix the graphite to tone down the brown. You can do that even, and it tones it down even more than the light brown does. So graphite is kind of a mixed one. It can kind of go, it's very versatile. And the one thing I love about Berrywell right now, Berrywell is the longest lasting tint on any brows. Absolutely. The other thing is it gives you a lot of versatility. So with my Russian client that I have, we love to mix the light brown with the chestnut because she's a redhead, and redheads are a little bit different too. I typically will do dark brown with the chestnut as well because she likes to have a more of a brown and not so much of a red. So redheads kind of fall into that too. But Berrywell gives you a lot of versatility as far as mixing it together. But I always end my brow wax with the Ouch Balm. Ouch Balm is an actual balm. So when you take it out of the jar, it's very thick. So it's very nice, and this is very, very little bit, but it's very nice because the minute that you take it off, it automatically goes away. So it's gone, and it gives you that shine. And that's why I love the Ouch Balm, because Ouch Balm is great on your brows, especially if you're going to fill them in, and especially if you've already tinted them. It's a great post product. So it'll definitely give you that shine just done kind of look. Ouch Balm is a great product for that. For clients who you don't tint with, but they just tend to turn red, I usually will use the actual calm that I have. But for the tint and brow technique is awesome, especially for those of you who are looking to kind of bump up your brow services. Your brow services are always consistent, but you're kind of wanting to add a little bit of a flair to it. You know, charge one price and do your brow and your tint at the same time and make it the actual design. Actually, absolutely, Miss Angela, we love Calm Serum. Calm Serum I absolutely love. Ouch Balm I love too. I actually carry both of those. Those come in travel sizes. I carry both of those in my purse and I go everywhere with them. When I travel, I carry both of them and everything. The cotton is the key. Our cotton rolls are awesome. This is what I use in the 7-minute Brazilian. I only use 3 strips for the entire Brazilian. And this is what you will see being used in the brow wax video that I have on Facebook. Calm feels good, just takes too long to absorb. You're using too much Calm then. You shouldn't be using a whole lot. It absorbs extremely fast, actually faster than the Ouch Balm. That's why I kind of like the Ouch Balm, because it's thicker and it sits on top. But if you're using too much Calm, you're probably using too much. So less is better. We want to, less is better. But Calm actually absorbs, just a pinch. You use just a little bit of Calm and it'll spread and it'll absorb pretty fast. So the cotton is what my key to resistance. So if you see the brow wax video that's on my Facebook page today and you're questioning what she's using to remove, it is our cotton. So Miss Diana from the Arch Addicts, I'm giving her a shout out. She is my brow diva. I need to get back to Chicago to see her because my brows are looking kind of tore up. I mean, they're okay, but I mean, they could be better. And you try it on your legs. Yeah, Calm on legs is great, but you need just a little bit. Like less than a dime size, just very little bit, emulsify it in your hands and you can spread it all over your legs. Yeah, you don't need a whole lot of Calm. Calm doesn't take a lot of stuff. And then our fabulous brow wax pencils are great. So you have the thin on one end and then you have the thick on the other. I tend to use this when I'm doing any kind of arch in here to get me a little bit more defined. I will use this side of ours, and these are called the small waxing sticks or small wax applicators. And then I'll typically use this when I'm going into the middle to use right here, or if I'm just going onto the side. But for underneath, I typically use the very tip to give me the arch. And I am a fan of soft wax. I love soft wax. Soft wax for brows to to me give you better definition. I'm not a fan of tweezing. I don't want to tweeze a whole lot. I want to get a good straight line. And with the Latte, if you go underneath and don't actually press it into the brow, but you go underneath the brow, it'll definitely be clean when you take it off. So definitely get on my Facebook page or go to my Smooth Skin Supply fan page. I have my video up with Diana doing my brows right now. It's sped up, because when we were doing it, it was on when I was visiting Chicago, and we tend to talk, so she just put the music over the top, but it is sped up. But that is the technique that she uses. It's the technique that we suggest to use with our Latte as well with our Berrywell wax. I mean, our Berrywell tints. This is what we suggest for you to use. The other part to it too is getting you down to a routine. Now, if you need some help with your brow waxes, I suggest you go to the Arch Addicts website. It's archaddicts.com. They do have a great training. Yes, you just saw it right before you popped on Periscope. Awesome. They have a great training for brow waxes. They have training for how to train them. They have training for what's trimmed to curly. I mean, they have, I want to say 14 or 15 videos right now. So if you're needing help with your brow wax and brow design, that's a great learning tool for you to do. And they do use our Latte wax. I know Diana does, and they use the Berrywell. So yes, their website is so helpful. Their website is awesome. They're on Instagram as well. They're always nominating estheticians who are doing fabulous work in the brow design area for Instagram. So if you follow them on Instagram, they're always nominating an Arch Addict who has just a fabulous before and after, or a fabulous picture showing doing brows. Diana, I met her years ago and we just clicked, and every time I go to Chicago, I try to see her to do my brows, or I try to get her to come wherever I am to do my brows. She's the only one that does my brows, and it's funny, I tell everyone I live in California, but I go to Chicago to get my brows done. So that's always interesting. If you did not catch my Periscope that was on, we did one on Monday on the new skincare line, which is the Be Bright line. I will be trying to do another one next Monday. I'm trying to do Periscopes twice a week, so that way I can kind of keep in connection with you guys. I will be traveling this weekend and next, so I may not be able to get to a Periscope on Monday, or I might. I actually am going to Dallas, Texas, and I'm going to be visiting with Miss Katie at the Vanity Room Waxing Boutique, so I might do a Periscope from her location. She's a fabulous, fabulous waxer. She is awesome. She has a waxing only studio. She's actually getting ready to move, but she has grown her business from a one-room location into a salon into 2 locations now, and all she does is wax and spray tan. So I think I'm going to try to do a Periscope from her cute, cute, cute location. She is a great one person that I've met years ago, and I've been consulting with her for years, and it's just been a great accomplishment to see her business thrive from a one-room location in a salon to 2 different locations right now. She has 4 rooms in one and 4 rooms in the other. So she has 8 rooms that she now has. So it's a great thing. So if you're on Facebook with me, please don't feel free to send me notes. Definitely. If you have any questions on my skincare line, if you have any questions on the waxes, please feel free to send me a note, give my office a call, or even send us an email. We get emails all the time. But enjoy and watch as many times as you can with our Latte Wax today, the brow wax that I have posted on my Facebook page. Again, my name is Stephanie Laynes. I am the CEO, owner, creator of Say Brazil Waxes, which is of the 7-Minute Brazilian, and of Skinny Hair Wax, and the Be Bright skincare line. So thank you so much for coming on with this Periscope. But yes, today I am talking about Latte. I'm talking about my beautiful Ouch Balm, and I'm talking about the Berrywell tints. And this is the whole Berrywell brow and tint technique, which is always awesome. But at the same time, it gives you that leg up, which most clients won't get at a nail salon. They won't get a brow and tint. They're going to get a hack job. Can I say hack? Yeah, they're going to get hacked at the nail salon. But with you, set yourself apart. Start looking at brow design. Start, doing that. The one thing about eyebrows, and I say this all the time, that's a year-round service. It's not seasonal. Legs are seasonal. Legs are seasonal. For some people, bikini or Brazilians are seasonal. Brazilians are starting to move more year-round, and definitely find your niche. Yes, they'll lose half their brows at the nail shop. Absolutely. Before I get out of here, I want to give a good shout out to ASCP. I am going to be doing a free webinar at the end of this month, at the end of September. It will be on waxing, and it'll be on waxing all year round. That is a free webinar. As soon as I get all the registration details from them, I will be sharing it in all my social media places. You can register for that, and they take a lot of people. The last one I did, which was last year, which was on waxing and ingrowns, I think I had 600 or 700 people on that webinar. So this will be fun. I have not done a webinar with them since last year. So it will be on how to take your business from seasonal waxing to waxing all year long. I give you tips and tricks really to kind of capture all of those people all year long. Because here's the thing about waxing. We do well from Valentine's Day until now. Our business thrives. But from the end of September all the way back to Valentine's Day in February, it's like this. And so those are the times that you need to be starting about looking at promotions. You need to be looking at, what else? The other one I love to do is my Client Appreciation Day. Those are the times where you start to do packages. And I only say do packages once a year. And you only do it when you're slow. Our problem is that we think promotions are discounts. Promotions are not discount. Promoting is showing people what you have to offer. What we do in panic mode, we knee jerk and we do discounts for everything. Discount brow wax, discount leg, discount Brazilian, discount this. When people are already coming, you only offer those things for a short amount of time when they're not coming. And that's now until Valentine's Day. So that webinar is going to really explain. I have a great things for you guys to do to get people in when it's slow, but to actually grow your business so you're waxing all year long. So those clients who just kind of stop in September, you can get them to keep coming all the way through the winter months back until season starts to hit for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. But until my next Periscope, the thought of discounting legs, you know what? You should discount legs though. That's the thing. You should discount legs when it's slow. Even though we hate to do them, your clients will come in because it's a discount. But if you're discounting all year long, it's not going to work. I'm never a fan of giving discounts. I will give you an incentive to return, but I won't give you a discount to just come into my door. I can't pay you to come into my door. And that's what you do when you give a discount. You're paying someone to come in to see you. I can't do that. I need to eat. So the incentives are there. So the legs are the worst, absolutely. But you know what? When you ain't got nobody on your books, I'd rather have a leg wax than not, right? So that's kind of how you should be putting your business. It should be really when you are slow is when you start doing your discounts if you want to. I'm still not a fan of that. I'd rather do a package than do a discount. The other part you have to remember too is that you're already going to be having those same clients come in. Instead of focusing on getting new clients, let's make sure that all of your current clients know single thing that you offer. So you may do waxing, but you also may have spray tan, or you also may have eyebrow design. You may have lashes. Does every client know every service you offer? That's what promotions are for. Promotions are to let people know what services you have that you offer in your entire business. We tend to do knee jerk and panic, and we always want to do a discount. And I'm not a fan of a discount at all. I'm about making sure that the clients who are coming in, they understand how all of this works, but I'm giving you an incentive to return. So that's what we're going to talk about at the ASCP webinar that I have going on. So I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great and awesome day. Let's have a very, very, very great week this week. You know what? Make sure every client that comes in knows exactly what you offer. Make sure every client sees everything that you retail. Okay? And until next time, bye guys.